All right, everyone, welcome back for another episode. Today, I'm talking about an interesting topic and something that's fairly timely, and that is the debut of the Bitcoin ETF, Exchange Traded Fund. So, what is it? You've probably heard about this in the news recently here in 2024. So the Securities and Exchange Commission has finally approved a Bitcoin ETF, exchange traded fund, that can be accessed through kind of the traditional finance network. So you can buy it in brokerage accounts, inside retirement accounts, other things where you typically buy and sell stocks, bonds, alternative assets, the very traditional part of finance. So this is something that has not been approved and available throughout the history of Bitcoin up until this moment. So we're not making any recommendations to buy, to sell, to hold anything. We're just talking about the mechanics of what the Bitcoin ETF is. And it is a spot ETF, which functions very similarly to a gold ETF. So a spot gold ETF is a trust. You will actually buy units of a trust that owns physical gold. And that's what's backing up the value of the fund itself. So the spot Bitcoin ETF, and there are several of them that have been approved, really allow you to buy a fund that is holding the actual Bitcoin in a different hardware cold storage wallet, meaning it's very difficult to access it. Think of a bank vault for gold. Same principle here. So what you're doing if you're choosing to invest in a spot ETF for Bitcoin is you're speculating on the price action of Bitcoin in the future. So similar to a gold ETF, gold doesn't have business operations. It doesn't have cash flows. It doesn't pay dividends. And so what you're doing is you're saying, I want to hold some gold because I think it holds value. I think it'll likely be more valuable, or at least as valuable as it is today in the future. And that's something that I want as part of my portfolio. Same idea with Bitcoin. You're saying, I think the value of Bitcoin or the price of Bitcoin is going to go up in the future, or at least hold its value, and I want exposure to that. So you're not investing in Bitcoin mining. You're not investing in anything which is actually going to generate economic activity beyond the value of the Bitcoin that are recorded on the distributed ledger, that are part of the Bitcoin network, all of the principles that are there. You can go back to prior episodes where we do talk about cryptocurrency, and head over to entrepreneuraligned.com. We have a deeper dive blog article from a few years ago that breaks down how Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some other cryptocurrency networks actually function. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an overview of what the Bitcoin Exchange Traded Fund is and how you can access it, which is going to be very traditional, how you've done so in the past with buying stocks, bonds, and other things through your brokerage account. It's going to function very similarly. If you'd like to get the deeper dive topics, again, entrepreneuraligned.com, or reach out to our team directly. We're happy to help and go through any of the questions that you have. Thanks so much for giving me some of your time. Be back with you soon.